Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and welcome back to Monster Energy Supercross 5. This is episode number 6, and I'll let you know at the end of this episode for sure, but I have a feeling this is going to be my last episode. But only for one reason. I am enjoying this game. I would love to have the journey of getting better at this. However, apparently the audience does not love this game. You might, as you're still with me through 6 episodes, but A, episode 1, very few views for an episode 1. B, by episode 5, there's virtually no audience. So either A, you don't like watching me suck at this game, or B, this game just wasn't for the audience. And it's taking me an insane amount of time to get through these episodes, as I'm trying honestly to learn the tracks and learn how to play in this really, really hard mode. I'm trying to catch up on 20 years of motocross racing games in one fell swoop. Either I wasn't ready for that or you weren't ready for that. Somewhere there. Probably a combination of both. Whatever the case may be, I'm going to go a little faster through this episode. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to do practice, I'm going to do training, I'm going to do all of that off camera. And we are going to go straight into the events. And I'm not even going to show you both events if it's like this one, where I'm apparently well off the pace. 9 seconds off the pace, and it was literally my last lap, second practice session. So 20 laps. It was lap number 19, lap number 20, that I improved from 110 to 109 to 108. Figuring it out a little bit, but still way off the back. So let's just get the punishment quickly done with, and then we'll go straight into the next round. If I can, we'll get all the way to the last round just within this one episode. Probably not going to get that far, but a couple rounds at least, maybe a few. Here we go. Let's see how long we can hang with him. Obviously, I'm off the pace. I'm not going to be on the pace. I am going to struggle, but let's see if we can hang with him for a lap. Around the outside this time. Oh, it's squeezed out massively. Oh, and then it put me back. I tried to get back on the track before my timer ran out, and didn't make it on that part, and already off the back. So I get a good job. I don't get the whole shot itself. That's one of the frustrating things on this track, is even when you're on the line, even when you're just fine, you get your rear wheel just touching because you don't have the range, you don't have the distance, you don't have the bike compared to anybody else. So you make the jump 98% of the way, but you touch the top of the berm and you go down. The sand, I can't get over it. I can't complete the jumps on the sand. I go around the corner, that was not on me. It just fishtailed the rear end right out from underneath me as I get off that corner. So that was not me too hard on the gas or anything. That was just, it is what it is. No grip that time, no traction. Again, there's that, you get a tap on something. There. This never even happened once during practice. Not once did I have anything this bad. There's no grip, there's no traction. I am literally just falling in the blink of an eye here in a way that I never had a single lap this bad. I'm coming off that corner, and you see how I'm going left, right, left, right, left, right? Like, I can't gain any traction whatsoever. Now, I had a really hard go, but this was literally the worst lap that I've run. 10 seconds off my pace. That I've done a few times, and that one is very much on me. There you go. Okay, that was better. This is better. This is more like it. I've lost 3 more seconds to the back end of the field. Okay, that wasn't more like it. As I suddenly gained traction when I didn't have traction. I'm always struggling to make that jump. I made it once out of 20 times in practice. I'm already about to get lapped. Only finishing up, what, 3 laps? I tried to brake. I was too late. Oh, what is it doing? Oh, okay. I suck. I suck so bad. I shouldn't watch me either. I say that, and I catch up to the leader of the race on that straightaway. And catch up with him again through here. It's like I figured out a decent chunk of the lap, but I just can't run it consistently. Oh, thanks for the boost. A little short here again. Normally I've tried to go 3rd. I need to be in 4th, but I just can't get enough traction ahead of time coming out of the corner. Set that up. Oh, he got a touch on my wheel, Lawrence did, and he put me off my line. And then in the recovery, I made it, but it definitely cost me. He kept up with Lawrence. Whoa! Awkward. There's that touch on the top that's caused me to crash about 4 times in this race already. And it did 4 times during practice, but that was out of 20 laps, not out of 3. We did cut our time down to 1:10 on that last lap, though, after the debacle of the lap before that. I kind of figured out through there, those improving laps, the last couple laps I had, was I'm not making this big double jump thing. Over and over again, I was missing it. Over and over. Lap after lap, I was missing it. So, I started backing off. Instead of trying harder to make... Why? I'd slowed down. I was making that quarter just fine. Now, all of a sudden, I can't. Harrison, I'm having enough problems. See what you do? See what you did to yourself there? Anyway, I started backing off and just conceding that I'm not going to make it. And that's one thing that I haven't learned enough. I'm finally starting to get the point that, like, hey, if you can't make a jump, if you can't make a triple jump, oh, come on. Now I just lost the remote. You know what? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Come on, remote. Okay, now it's working. I had the touch on the left-hand side there. That threw me off. But just after I was regaining control of it, I lost the remote. I'm going to get that once every 10 minutes or so. That was the first time that's done that today. Didn't do it once during practice. And almost made a jump there. Hey, there you go. I made it. I didn't screw that up finally. But there's that. If you can't do the more, even though everybody else is able to, do less. Do what you can do and make the overall sequence of things better as a result. And I'm cutting my time down. I've put in my best lap. The 107.9 on that last lap is the best lap that I've had. 20 practice laps and what, 5 more laps here, 6 more laps here. This one though, there's no point. The further down you are, the more work you still have to do after. Oh, come on, the remote again. Hello, remote. It just did it twice to me, and it just did it twice to me in a minute. You know, as if I'm not having enough problems already. This messes up too.
Let's go see together the riders who earn direct access to the main event. There's still the LCQ for all the others.
I did cut my massive deficit down to 6.5 seconds a lap. But that was one good lap. That was 2 other okay laps, and then the rest were utter garbage. You don't need to see the LCQ. Let's move on to the next race. Well, okay. I'll show you the beginning of this race, since, you know, I found myself in first place, not quite in the whole shot, and already down to second, but I'm running in second place here, more than halfway through the first lap. It's fantastic. We'll be cutting away soon enough, because we know, I know that I'm not going to keep it, because I've already fallen off here, and we have no rhythm through there without a rhythm. Oh, gosh. Just got whipped about like a wild man. Let me see, anybody and everybody has just crashed into me here. But I can't get any traction in this sand at all. And right onto the back. Still not last place. I made it through a whole lap. Not in last place. Started it in the lead though. Oh, wow. I feel like my peg got caught on his peg, and we ended up riding that together because I just slid right on through there. Huh. That was a strange one. Perfectly normal everything, body positioning, and down we went. Now I'm off the back. Alright, see you in the next race. Two things. One, this wasn't entirely to blame. It was those things inside. Batteries. Batteries were going. Second thing, I cut it to 4.5 seconds. But obviously not good enough. And obviously still frustrating. Really, really frustrating. To the point where I said, you know what, hey, maybe final episode, I might as well turn the assists on and see what happens. With the assists on, this game is awful. Oh my goodness. It might be hard with the assists off. It's actually a lot more fun. With the assists on, the physics are so wonky. So wonky. I do not recommend playing this game with assists on, even though it's supposed to be easier. Now, I'm sure I could probably find the right balance, turn most of those back off again, and have just a couple on, and then the game will suddenly be a lot easier and a lot more playable. There's probably the right couple of assists to have on. Tweaking that, not in my interest right now, when I'm already on the way out the door. I'm not going to take another half an hour to learn, relearn, adjust, tweak, get it just right. But with many assists on, the rider suddenly just starts through the air, looking like they defy physics entirely. And that's not right. That's not right. Now, mind you, there is probably a default setup. Before I went in and just went off with everything. And in the default setup, I wouldn't be too surprised if that one is right. That one works. That one is easy to pick up as a newbie and learn the game in a short amount of time and get competitive and then, be in the mix. Unlike what I've been doing where I'm clearly off the back. I'm not going to take the time to figure that out. So I'm going to go ahead and call it right here. It's enough of that. It's enough of that frustration of trying to get it. This game is either wonky or just way too hard. And the way too hard thing, if you master it, if you figure it out, it could be a heck of a game. Be a lot of fun to do. But it's a whole lot of time that I don't have to really learn every last detail of every track and your bike and what you're capable of and what you're not capable of. And as my skills improve, it's actually getting harder, because as my skills improve, I'm capable of more, which means I'm not going to just settle for the double. Now all of a sudden I'm in between. I can almost make the triple. So then you're fighting to make the triple, but then you're not making the triple 9 times out of 10. And you're crashing on 2 or 3 of those, and you're landing awkwardly on 2 or 3 of those, and then you're just about making it on 3 or 4 of those. But then it's harder to make that double, because now instead of just comfortably making the double and then turning the next one into a double and the next one into a double, where it was 2 triples for everybody else comfortably, you're caught in that no man's land in between. And so every track is an adventure and an adjustment. And honestly, I think even with an hour, I still couldn't master each track. I just don't have that kind of time for this. It was fun. It could be fun. But with wonky driver aids, that makes it hard to recommend. It does make it hard to recommend. But like I said, there's got to be a balance. There's got to be one that does work. Right? That's going to do it for this one, though. I'm Decathlon Gamer. I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Bye for now.